From the inception of competitive tennis, the USA has always been at or near the top of the game, bringing home Grand Slam titles on a regular basis. In the last decade, the rest of the world has caught up. Across the country, hundreds of players are aiming to fill the void. What we want to know is, who's next? Even if a player chooses to pursue their dream outside of the academy system, that pursuit is financially demanding. The expense involved discourages many families and ends many careers before they have even begun. One self-made player attempting to climb the ranks is Stephen Watson, and his story is anything but typical.
My forehand is my big shot. I have a pretty big forehand. I can hit winners from just about anywhere on the court with it whenever I do want to finish a point quickly. I have a pretty good transition game, I can say. I guess I'm going to be more of an attacking type of player. That's what my coach wants me to be. But at the moment, I'm pretty much a baseliner, grinder.
He's got very good hands, quick feet, so I think that, trying to shorten up his swings just a little bit so he can be a little bit more offensive. I think he plays too far behind the baseline a little bit. I mean, he'll get pushed backwards and sometimes he'll stay back there because he's fast enough to retrieve balls. Once we fix those things, I think he'll be even more dangerous, which is actually a little scary.
I'd love to play Roger Federer, win a couple of games, couple of sets, maybe even win the match, I tend to play well against people who are pretty good, so I think I can take him.
He's not shy. He's not at all. As long as he's willing to do the hard work to back everything up, I have no problems with him talking all that much. Stephen has fun doing what he's doing. I think that, this is the time he actually gets to relax.
He wasn't 2 years old yet. He didn't have a father in his life at this point, so I knew he needed someone to, help in that area, and that became my buddy. Buddy and I would have the weekends together, and weekends was when I played tennis. I started playing with him with those, just getting it across the net, and he progressed pretty quickly because he's a natural athlete. A coach saw him and I hitting balls, and he said, "Clyde, this kid can play. He's going to be a player." And I was like, "Right, he's 6."
Big tournament this weekend. Let's go. Get under every ball. Get under, get under, get under. His ball has so much pace and so much spin on it, it's pushing you back a little bit. Push that hip through. Right now, you're just blocking it back. Now, see what I'm saying? You're just blocking it back.
Shorten up the swing.
Shorten up the swing and move those feet. Shorter steps. Come on.
His forehand is just amazing. And I like how the top spin, when it bounces, it seems like it's a rocket.
We both saw him playing, and I noticed right away that he was a fantastic player. And our mom has a background in tennis and things like that, so I called her over because I wanted her to see him. Right away, the coaches recognized his talent as well, like we did. And they gave him a scholarship, a full ride, so that he could go to Newcomb and go full-time. I think he's going to go pro, personally.
It's a tough sport to get ahead if you don't have money. If you don't have money for lessons and good coaches and good clinics and other kids to hit with. It all takes a lot of money. It's not a cheap sport.
I'm so happy for him. These different opportunities and the doors that keep opening. We had no idea all that Pam would bring to our life at all. We didn't know them, really. We just knew it was another family that was interested in playing tennis and Stephen playing for them, with them, and it just took on a whole nother momentum.
To worship you, oh my soul, rejoice,
How is it for you when you go to a tournament or a country club and you're the only African-American person? Is that ever an issue for you?
You know what? I have a few friends now that I know that are black, that are African-American that play tennis. And for them, it has been tough. Very tough, I've heard. But not for me. I do not know why.
Let it be a sweet, sweet sound.
I think it's exposed him to different cultures and different classes of people. It's made him real diverse in his personality. He's the kind of guy that can, he can walk into a room of, whoever. It doesn't matter. He can get right along with you. He can, fit right in. Easygoing personality. Pretty much everybody he meets, they just fall in love with him.
Don't roll over and say, I don't have a chance. You do have a chance. You have to accept those facts and work harder and do something more different than other people.
There will be thousands of hours of practice, hundreds of matches. They will lose many times. Those that grow from the adversity will move to the next level. Grand Slam titles is what they're all gunning for. The world is waiting for the next American star to emerge. Join us in watching out for Who's Next?
Good shot, dude.